Hi, this is Tara here coming to you again with another video talking about 3 DAWs you need for podcasting. Basically, something like recording your audio into and putting like different effects on there. I'm going to talk about different effects that you can use to give you a better sound and different things like that. Okay. And what it sounds like if you don't have it on there versus if you put something on it. It's basically to just clean it up a little bit to make it sound more professional. You get me? And once you start using these different dolls and everything, I'm hitting my mic. Then you'll be able to see the difference in your overall podcast. And even if you're doing music and singing, it can help with that as well. But of course, you need different effects for that, which I can still throw that in there. But we're going to basically hit on that. So let's get right to it. So today I'm going to be talking about GarageBand. A lot of people, I'm not sure if you have, I'm sorry, I'm using two screens, so I'm looking back and forth. But if you have a Mac computer or any type of Mac, something that you can use as a computer, you had the minis and then you have the laptop and you just had all the different versions. But anyway, they all come with GarageBand. So I have used GarageBand before. So I'm gonna put that on the screen right now so you can see. Oh, there it goes. So here you go. So you have well, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I should make it better. I mean bigger. But yeah. So this is GarageBand here. Okay, that you can use for your podcasting. And guess what? It's free. You don't have to pay anything for GarageBand. I'm thinking if you're using some other device besides Mac, I'm not sure if you have to pay for it or you can download it online or something like that. But I know you do have the option of downloading it onto, it's already on your Mac computer. It's like it's on there for you to use, right? Because if you got your Mac, then it's a reason you got a Mac. You're trying to do something. So with that being the case, when I was using GarageBand here on Mac, you do have the different ones here that you can use. You do have like your compression, your gain, your channel EQ, and de-esser, if I'm saying that properly. But when you're doing a podcast, you really don't need compress. You really don't need to compress anything. So let's turn that off. You don't need to compress anything when you doing your podcasting. You basically want to make sure your gain is on point and level. And your channel EQ actually help you with that and give you a balanced sound. And then you also have what it is. I can't see a doggone thing. The esser. So you have the de-esser. Them the main ones that I use. They give me a good sound. And you also have noise gate. But with what I'm trying to say, GarageBand. With GarageBand, you can just hit that button there and it goes and it kind of fix that for you and it does that and everything. So I just wanted to let you guys know about GarageBand. Like I said, it's a free feature, and I have two other dolls that I have used, but one that I love. So we're going to talk about Logic Pro and Pro Tools, and what you can use in that. But as far as the different dolls you're trying to use for your podcast, I will suggest that you use either GarageBand. It's really, really good. Look, my computer about to die. Let me plug that in real quick. But yeah, so once you go into here and you start using GarageBand, it really give you a good sound. You can mess around with the effects and you can figure out what's best for you. But one thing I will suggest: do not put any compression on there because you're not doing any music. Do not put any reverb on your podcast. You do not need that because with the podcast, you want your natural, original sound. What you need to, like I said in my last video about 7 things you need for your podcast, which I will put up at the end so you can see, you can go back and listen. But just need your good mic, and that'll give you a good sound. And make sure you have your good filter, and then you can put in your little sound effects and the effects on there just to give you a balanced sound, and you'll be happy with that. So you can take a screenshot of that if you want, or you can just always come back, pause, and look back at that, at the different sections that you can use and different different effects that you can put in to your podcast. So that's basic. GarageBand is pretty simple, straight to the point. Like I say, you have your compression here, your compression knobs, and then you have your low, your mid, and your high, and your frequencies and your reverb. But you don't want to put any reverb on your podcasting, like I said. So yeah, so let's get back to it. So that's pretty much it with the GarageBand. So I'm gonna just pop off there. Um, and where my thing at? Look, I can't see a doggone thing. All right, so I'm gonna get off there real quick. So let's pop that down there, and then I'm gonna get right over to Logic. Well, wait a minute. I'm gonna wait on Logic. I wanted to hit on Pro Tools real quick, which I do not specifically have, but you can purchase Pro Tools, and Pro Tools is a lot of stuff. I really didn't like Pro Tools that much because it's too much to put on. I need something simple, which GarageBand is. But one thing I love about Logic Pro, they always update. It just did a recent update, and I really love the features and stuff that they have on there. But you can get Logic Pro, and it says buy now. Let me see how much this costs. So you can actually buy Logic Pro, and they have different plans that you can use, starting at $9.99 US dollar. I'm sure that's going to be different in UK and pounds because I'm in the UK. But I'm sure it's not going to be that much of a difference in the sense of cost. But anything you're paying for, you want to get your best, right? So it's starting at $9.99, and I'm sure you have including plugins and instruments and all of that type of stuff that they have on there that you can use. But if you go for the starting $31.99 plan, you get a little bit more. You get 120, including plugins and all of that, and then you get one video track and MIDI track and audio track. You get all of that, and you can put that in there. But of course, if you go for the starting, which is here, starting at $9.99. Let me see, can I make that bigger? Yeah, that must look better for you guys, right? So, like I said, the starting plan $9.99, the Pro Tools Artist, and you got the Pro Tools Studio that you can use. They have a little bit more, of course, the stereo surround, Adobe, and all of that. And of course, when you go for the $99, that's probably going to be the advanced one where you get pretty much everything on there. Pro Tools, and I'm sure they got other DAWs and stuff out here that you can use, but I would say these are the main top ones that I know a lot of people use: Pro Tools, GarageBand, and Logic Pro. So you can go for these two, starting at 99. But like I said, with GarageBand, hey, you got Mac, it's free. You're good to go. A lot of people do use GarageBand. But Pro Tools, some people like Pro Tools too. They do have different things. I tried to use it, but it's just too much stuff going on in there. I can't handle Pro Tools. So, y'all Pro Toolers, y'all do that. So I'm going to get off here so you can see the prices on there. You can look it up and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get to the Logic Pro, which is the one that I love. So right here is the one that I use. So I was editing my podcast that I do with my husband. We are the God is Running Raw podcast. And if you want to go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe and look at our videos, you really, really can. We have some good content over there. We have happy, we have sad, we have in the middle, we have interviews, we have all that type of stuff. So you can go over there and check it out. But and I actually put a video of our podcast in there. You can just, see what it's about. And right at the end of this whole thing, we'll be talking about. So like I said about Logic Pro, it's 200. Well, I paid £200. I'm sure it's the same price in US. I think it's $200 there. And did you go pay? Or was it? Either way, look up the prices, okay? Because it's been a while. I didn't have Logic Pro for a long time. But one thing I love about Project Logic Pro, once you have it, you have it. And when it updates, okay? So I'm not even sure if I can play something for you to show you the difference. And if you don't have a effect on it versus if you do have. So I'm gonna turn off my effects and let you see what I use, okay? So over here I have the ESSA2. So I'm gonna turn that off. Look, I need to go over here. I need to go to my other screen, don't I? So what is arrow? Look at that. So you turn it off. I'm gonna just turn these off real quick and show you the difference. Hopefully you can hear it. Hopefully it's not too loud in there and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Yeah? All right. So I'm gonna play it for you guys.
This is Pedro.
This is Tara.
Now
And
that
welcome to the
recording, it
God
has some
Real
effects
Normal
on it. It's nothing I can do. I pre-recorded it a long time ago. Yeah, I made that little beat. I know y'all like that. Thank you.
Happy Sunday.
So we just
Happy Sunday, everyone.
so we just doing our podcast that we do. You can hear that difference.
How you been lately?
So if you can hear that with no
Let's
effects.
pray first before we ask each other out, right? Lord, thank you so much for this day. Lord, thank you, Lord, for waking up.
So you can hear that?
I'm asking
All
you, God,
right.
to be
So I'm
with
gonna
us
pause
today.
it. And then if you put the effects on, let's see here. And let's see how it sounds now.
While we do this podcast, and whoever's listening,
hear the
Lord, we
difference?
hope they be blessed and they get something.
I know you can hear the difference because
And
I
let's
just
have a
heard the
good time.
difference.
I pray in your name.
So I'm gonna let it play and take it off and let you hear it that way.
So how's your week been so far, babe?
My week is
So you're gonna
good. Busy.
Mm-hmm.
I am tired.
You see?
I think I'm tired.
It's a
'cause I
slight
did,
difference.
16
But if you
and a
put it
half
back on,
hours.
let me take out the noise gate.
Thursday or Friday?
Wait, well, that would be a reason why you
But
tired.
if you put it back on,
It was Friday, wasn't it?
I think it was one of those days.
It was Friday. Yeah,
Mhm.
the Friday night. Yeah, it was Friday.
One of those days.
you see
that
that? So
you
it
just-
is quite of a difference on there where you can see. Let me stop this. So there's quite of a difference on it. I think you can hear it more if you're doing music. If you're doing some type of music, you can hear the difference on the effect versus not having the effect. So maybe if you're doing a little singing, you can see the difference. But you know what? Let me do a little singing to give you an idea. Okay? So I'm gonna go right here. Let me unmute that and record. Let me put that in. Let me see. You go over here to prefaces, audio. Okay, so it's on there. Okay, so it's on there. I just wanted to make sure that it was still popping locking. You get me? So input source selected. Oh my goodness, why is it doing that? I don't know. It's acting up, guys. But anyway, that's basically what it is. So you basically, like I said, you need your DAW'S, you need your stuff to use when you're I actually can delete this right now because I don't need it anymore. Maybe I can record right there on this one and see it would it work. Hello, testing. I think you know what it is. I think my sometimes my audio thing have to then recatch again and then I get it going. I think that's what it is. Let me go to my preferences and fix it. Because sometimes when you're having problems, so I probably this is a good video to do this on. Let me bring this over so you guys can see what I'm doing. Bring this back up. Okay. So I probably need to make this small for you guys. Oh, there it goes. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just resetting what I'm doing here, and I'm gonna apply it. Hello, can you guys hear me? Okay. So I had to make sure I go and tweak that real quick. Let me make sure this is fixed properly as far as, let me check the settings here. Okay, so that's fixed. So it's done. I just had a little, it's always something in it. But when you're dealing with these DAW'S and stuff, you do have to go into your preferences and sometimes reset your microphone and everything and get that back up and going. So let me see, can I get the difference in, let me see, can I get this working for you guys? Okay there? All right, let me do a little singing and show you the difference of, what it would be like. I'm gonna basically just put like a reverb on and let you hear the difference. Hello, 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 and it's still not working for me. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Anyway, I don't know why this is acting up like this. Um, I got it all working on there, and I made sure I had it all working. I don't know why it's doing that. Um, I can't even get it to record. Is that I have to prime it? I think you've been doing this long enough, right? I would know what I'm doing in the sense of that. See, if you don't have a line, that means something didn't connect. So let me go back up here to my preferences and see exactly what happened with that. Something happened, so now I got to go reset again because it didn't do what I thought it. I'm sorry, you guys. StreamYard is stopping me from using my microphone over in Logic. Now I'm gonna have to YouTube after I get off this video to see what's up with this. But I don't think you can use the mic in two areas. I think that's my issue that I'm having here. Yeah, that's my issue that I'm having. But the point is, that's basically what I was pretty much saying with that. But like I said, get you some dolls and get you a doll or something. GarageBand, Logic Pro. That's gonna really boost up your podcasting, and you'll be good to go. So, happy podcasting, guys! I hope this information helps. And if I'm gonna have more videos coming up. So look out for more videos, and I'm here. I'll be here for you. So, all right, talk to you later. Bye. Happy podcasting.